Hey, Internet! How have you been? You guys remember when I posted on my main channel that video saying I'm back and I was gonna start a vlog, and then that was the last video I posted for a year? Yeah, let's change that. I think that's just become an awkward situation for everybody involved at this point. So, hello! I'm here, back, kind of, different channel, sort of, hi! The urge struck me just out of nowhere, make a video, yay! So here I am making a video, though I don't really have anything. There's a dog licking himself in the background. You'd think after a year of not doing anything I would have some let's do it, let's do this, me and you, Internet, let's sit down and let's have a conversation. So, what has happened to me in the past year? I mean, as you can see from my surroundings, I have moved. I'm no longer living in uni, I've graduated, all that jazz, it's all done now. I managed to get a first in the end in my degree, kind of, sorta, possibly, technically not, whatever. What actually happened was I think I needed like a 72 out of 100, which is a first in itself. 70 plus is that first grade. And I needed like a 72 or a 73 to get the first overall. I got a 70, which put me at like 69.8 or something like that overall for my entire course. And my uni just kind of said, fuck it, you're close enough, just gave me the first anyway. So technically, I got a 2-1, but I'm not complaining. So I took the first. I went to the graduation ceremony. Didn't really want to, but it was something that my parents really wanted to go to, so I kind of went for them. And now I've left uni, which is kind of sad. Now I've moved back here. This is actually the same room that I recorded all the Vlogogy videos in. It looks completely different because I totally redesigned it. I came back and I was like, I can't live in this room anymore. It's just, this is the room of a 14-year-old. So, I don't know, what have I done since then, I guess? I signed on to Job Seekers Allowance after uni. That was a fun experience for everyone involved. Then I finally managed to get a job. It was a temporary contract job in-game. I mean, retail is one of those jobs that nobody ever thought I would really be any good at. And a lot of people, when I first went into retail back at uni, a lot of people looked at me like, why are you going into uni? This is just not suited for you at all. Because I'm not the kind of person who you would normally associate with being good with people. I'm the kind of guy, I mean, I've always been a little bit of a loner my entire life. Either been a loner with a few friends sort of here and there, discarded all over the place, which is kind of what my life is like now, or I've been sort of the outsider in a friendship group, which is a lot of what the time was like at high school and at uni to a degree. I mean, I've never really had close friends, I've never really been a people person, the life of a party, or anything like that, so when people heard that I was going to go into retail, working with people, everybody was like, what are you doing? This is not you, you're not going to be good at this. But me, being the arrogant bastard that I am, was like, I got this, seriously, I got this. And you know what? I did. I had it down. And it wasn't like he sort of really deliberated over giving me the job. I mean, he offered me the job in the interview. There was a big group interview with like 100 people beforehand, and honestly, I think I nailed that bit. I came in the next like couple weeks for the one-on-one interview, and he offered me the job right there and then. It's just one of those things. I can do it, and I can be really, really good with working with people. I'm just not good at making friends. And that sounds kind of weird, but it's true. It's true. I really get on well with people if I'm just kind of seeing them for 2 minutes every day. That is what I can do. That is my talent with working with people. It's when you then get to know me better and you find out that I'm awkward and boring and there's not really anything interesting to my personality that people kind of go, oh. So yeah, I worked in game for a few months. I really, really liked it there. I mean, I would go back in a shot if they wanted me to, but it was a temp contract that ended around January time, so I had to get something else. I went back on job seeker allowance for 2 weeks. I just had enough of that, so I pretty much straight away got a job in Starbucks. Starbucks is one of those places, I mean, it's midday right now, it's 12:30 in the afternoon. I've just worked a 6-hour shift and come back. That's not me. On a day off, I still wouldn't have even gotten out of bed at this point. I'm also thinking of starting a new YouTube channel. It's gonna be a gaming channel. And then everybody in the room just leaves. I know like 90% of this channel's audience are just like carryovers from the Vlogogy channel, and there's like maybe 10% of that audience is gonna be interested in video games. So this is not gonna be too relevant to you guys. That's pretty much what I'm doing with my time right now. In my free time, I play video games. Kind of what I've always done in my free time. The difference now is that I am building a super powered desktop. I'm building it purely on my own. I'm buying all the parts separately. I've already got them just sort of sitting in the back over there, and I'm going to actually properly build them into a super powered desktop. And I'm going to use those to record gaming videos. The channel's not going to go up for a good few months before, you know, anybody really gets excited about it. Because I don't get to make videos that often. Most of what I would be doing is multiplayer. Things like, you know, Half-Life 2 multiplayer mods, which I already have a video of. And, you know, maybe some other games like, and then, you know, like maybe other games like Saints Row multiplayer or whatever we're playing at the time, and then edit that footage out and pump it out onto a YouTube channel. The problem is that we don't really get to play all that much. I mean, there's 3 of us that we normally do it with, and we all have different things going on, we all have our own lives. It's difficult to get the 3 of us on at the same time, and even then, when we can, we don't always want to, like we're playing our own games or whatever. So I mean, it took us a month to complete the Half-Life 2 Synergy playthrough, which, I mean, I don't want to be the kind of guy that's pumping out videos every once a month. At least, if that's the pace that I'm going to be working at, if that's the pace it takes me to complete a game, let alone to time between starting games, I want to at least have something of a backlog of videos before I start pumping out new content. And I mean, it's not going to be amazing. It's not going to be the sort of thing you're going to find from a really top YouTube gamers, you know, the ones with hundreds of thousands of views, but I think it's pretty entertaining. It's not going to be my tickets to success or anything like that. To be honest, I don't really care about views at this point. I've done that. I got to the top of Reddit, for fuck's sake. It doesn't really bother me anymore whether I have subscribers or views or anything anymore. But the Half-Life 2 video that we did, I think it's pretty fun. I'm just saying, I think it's pretty fun, and I want to show it to people. So I'll let you guys know when I've done that. I mean, I know most of you don't care. Most of you are not going to be interested in video games, but I know there is a small little subsection of my subscribers, even if it's just like 10, 20, 50 people who do play video games, and honestly, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. And we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I know the vlogging failed terribly the first time round, just purely because I didn't know what to say when I had nothing to say to you guys. It took me a year to be able to build up enough knowledge to make into a worthwhile video for you guys. So I don't know if this is gonna succeed, but I would like to make videos again, and this is the best that I've got. So I will try to find something to say to you guys, even if I'm just talking crap about nothing for 10 minutes. I will try and do that just to see what the response is more than anything else. If I can get away with talking crap for 10 minutes, you'll probably get videos every day out of me. If you guys actually want decent content in a vlog, you're gonna get once a year. We'll see just how low your standards really are. Don't you worry about that. And that is Incoherent Rant over, I think. I have earned the rest of the day off. I'm gonna go play some video games, then I'm gonna go pass out, and then maybe I will edit this video and upload it to YouTube. And if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, I'll put a link down below for you guys. Twitter's where I do most of my online activity these days. If you're into that sort of thing, go check me out, see how boring my insides really are. And I have no other way to end this video, so yeah, awkward silence.